outside Old Trafford on match day. This is your build-up to the big game today, the pressure cooker. Is everything on this right now. We talked about it last night. In fact, we've talked about it the last week, the build-up to this game back in the Premier League. It seemed like an age, hasn't it? Welcome along to the show, everybody. I did have your messages up, but the screen has gone down, so I'm just going to get my assistant just to get your messages back up again. Yeah, Kazzy's there behind the camera, everyone. Make sure you do say hello to her. But yeah, we are live outside Old Trafford. We're going to sit in this position for as long as we can. Usually you're not allowed to actually film outside Old Trafford, so if I get kicked off, then I'm just taking a bit of a chance to get you guys the best angle here. I don't know if you can see the treble-winning trophies in the background, people getting pictures with the trophies, Nostalgia Road and all of that. That is Manchester United these days, but yeah, I wanted to get a bit of a match day vibe today when it came up to the build-up show. Rather than filming from the studio, let's get in around, see what is going on outside Old Trafford. It's busy here already, which just shows you the grab that Manchester United is. I've just been talking to a fan there off camera from South Africa. He's travelled up. He was doing a FaceTime with his friend, and his friend was in tears just watching him actually be outside Old Trafford. It means a lot to people. And I was just saying to him then, it's just a real shame for people like yourselves that travel, because there are quite a lot of fans that do travel absolute miles to come and see Manchester United. And it's just a disappointment at the moment that we are getting the dross football that we're getting. It is just like a bit of a day trip for people at the moment. That's what Manchester United is. Come and see the trophies here, walk around the megastore, go and walk around the stadium, see the players arrive. But what we're looking at today, and what we really want to get into today, is what happens on the pitch. And that's what everyone is hoping is going to improve today. Make sure you give the video a like, guys, please. If you are tuning in for the first time, subscribe. Kaz wants to say something. Yes, Alien, she's made a massive point about me saying happy birthday to you, my man. Hopefully you're here later and we can see you. This is how much Kaz loves Alien Tenno, by the way, everyone. And yeah, hopefully they do it today on your birthday, Alien. Cheers for all your messages coming in right now. I know Alien is here today. General Foodie is in the house. You are supposed to be here today, my friend, so I'm expecting to see you. He has just gifted a membership as well. Who has taken that one today? Robbie C has taken that membership. Make sure everyone, please do give Alien Tenno an happy birthday shout as well. Getting into some of the little bits of news going on. So going into what happened yesterday, Alvaro Fernandez and the whole sort of transfer to Benfica now looks like, from reports, is a loan at first with an option to buy at the end. So we'll see what comes around of that. I'm actually glad that Manchester United haven't gone down the road of just selling Alvaro Fernandez. At least we know we've still got him right now, and we can obviously pull the plug on any deal. I would hope we'd have negotiated that into the deal. So he is on his way to Benfica. His medical is going to be this week. That's the update on that one, and hopefully he has a great season and comes back firing, proves a point. Maybe if Tenag is still in charge, or if it's another manager, if things don't go right towards the end of the season, then we will see the best of Alvaro Fernandez also in a Man United shirt. So yeah, that is an update from Fabrizio Romano. I was busy yesterday, so I didn't really touch on that side of it. But yeah, we're looking like we have actually got an option now and can bring him back. So for me personally, that's good. I'm actually happy that we have got Alvaro Fernandez still. It's just a loan, and then we'll see what happens in the summer. There are reports as well in the papers today. It was the Mirror that was reporting on United again reapproaching Benfica, and this is where I've said this before. If you listen to one of my previous shows, I did actually say that, you know what, if United are negotiating with Alvaro Fernandez, can United not negotiate something in with maybe Neves, João Neves, the young up and coming midfielder that everyone is starting to rave about. So I know it's Benfica, I know it's a different league, but Benfica players usually come with a little bit of steel. The Portuguese league is a little bit different to, let's say, the Eredivisie. It seems to be a different calibre of player, doesn't it? So maybe João Neves can be negotiated in some form of deal. So this is why it's so important that Alvaro Fernandez has a very good second half of the season, because United actually hold cards in dealing with Benfica on this side of it, because João Neves is going to be hot property come the end of this season. Manchester United have a player at Benfica that they want. I'm thinking if Alvaro does end up going, then Manchester United really need to hit home on that advantage that we've got there. If we want Neves, then we need to be sort of getting into Benfica and saying, yes, come on, please, we've done you a favour here. I think it's about time we got one back. Welcome to the Members Club, Peter Abate. Welcome, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for joining. If you do want to join, guys, press the join button just below the video. Or if not, if you can't see that on whatever platform you're watching off, if it's a tablet, sometimes it's different to a TV and laptop, drop down into the description. The link is there. If you want to be part of FUTV and become a member and support the channel, then the link is there as well, and all the options are explained to you once you click on the link. So yeah, please, again, give the video a like as we go forward. I'm going to get into some of your questions now. So get your questions across, anything you want to ask me regarding match days, what my routine is, how I'm feeling, what I think the team's going to be, anything like that on a match day. We're going to try and do this sort of match day content, build up to the show live as much as we possibly can. Again, bringing you that extra live content. Don't be surprised if you see some other people maybe trying to do this from time to time now as well. But just remember who started doing it first, who was taking the risks outside Old Trafford and putting the miles in for you. Yeah? Okay. Anyway, let's get into some of your questions. Imagine travelling thousands of miles to watch some players who could not care less, says Nodette. Well, hopefully that today isn't. You can see the emotion on the guy there, the South African fella who was actually just travelling up to sea. Said he travelled miles, so it took him ages to get here. Don't know what the flights are like or anything like that, but you just hope that these players actually, you hope that the club actually tells these players that there are people travelling from far, far and wide to come and watch you play. And it's hard to understand how a player can be so lacklustre or not look like they care. They might not like the manager. How they can actually come across on a pitch like that when you've got thousands of people coming and travelling from all over the world to watch you, and that's what you get. It's so disappointing for them fans, and you know what? They come away with an experience, but ultimately they're coming away asking questions again like, is this really United? Is this what it's all about? Because for me, this is everything. The match day is when you earn your corn. You forget about training and things like that. This is what is important, and you have to at least turn up for your self-pride and the fans that are in the stadium. Show something back to the fans. It just doesn't seem to be there. Maybe today we will get it. Remember that banner at Fulham? Play like you mean it. That's what the fans are thinking right now. It doesn't look like these players care. The Portuguese league is much better than the Dutch league. When it comes to the top teams in the league, yes, it is in terms of Benfica, Lisbon, teams like this. I do agree with that one. That's from Mr. Pablo Bento. Marty Smith, just doing your thing. Who cares about other channels? Exactly that, mate. Sajin says Marcus gets a poorly back when it's cold. Bless him. I've not heard any sort of like updates on early team news coming out or anything like that yet. So as it comes about, stay tuned to all of my social media and everything like that. It's all in the link in the description below, guys. So I'll keep you posted on things like that. I think we've actually got a bit of rain on match day coming in now. I think we're going to get a rainbow over Old Trafford. Is that an ominous sign? Maybe. We'll see. Alien Tenno in with a super chat. Cheers, buddy. Sweet Caroline. Adam never looks so good. Am I looking all right? Yeah.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah. Actually, you know, on yesterday's live show outside Newport's ground, it looked like when Kaz was talking to me, and we watched the video back, actually, I looked really angry and mean, like I was complaining to Kaz that she'd actually asked me a question. Just want to put it across, that's not the sort of relationship we have. I'm not that horrible. I don't know why it looked like that, but sometimes it's probably just a facial expression. Picture doesn't tell you everything, guys. It's what's behind that counts. It's what's inside. Yeah, no dinner, but we did get a good Mackey's on the way back. 2,000 calories worth after my 90 minutes yesterday. It was well worth it. Spurs will win comfortably. I hope I'm wrong though, says Red Devil TV. Lollipop says, one sure prediction, we will concede. Yeah, I actually think nailed on bet today, guys, is more than 3 goals. Both teams to score, and both teams to score before half time. So get your hackers going. That's my prediction for you guys today. Don't come at me if it goes wrong, please, but I'm just giving you my thoughts on what I think is going to happen today. Don't forget, give the video a like, guys. Just creeping up to about 400 in the room with us right now. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you do subscribe to the channel if you are watching for the first time, because we are doing more of this on the road live content. It's difficult to get it done on a match day, so we're here a little bit earlier doing a different build-up show for you guys, keeping it fresh. I'm just watching back on the screen. I can see all the crowd building up behind me. The Trinity statue just in the corner there as well. It just gives you that buzz when you're here on a match day. It does. It gives you that, I would say, false hope it is sort of a false hope because we know how crap we are, but you still get that same match day vibe, that buzz, that is everything about coming to Old Trafford to watch the Reds, the mighty Reds. You see the Trinity statue, you see St Matt just in front of the East Stand further back there, the trophies that we have won, how big this place is. Like I've just said, the fans that are travelling from far and wide to come and watch Manchester United, it's huge, and you think we cannot lose, can we? But anyone's turning up to Old Trafford these days and getting points. So yeah, another difficult one for United today. Spurs are coming buoyant and full of beans, like we've said. Over 400 in the room, thank you so much, guys. Get some predictions in as well, please, let me know. Let's see, Megastore looks busy. Glad Red will be happy regardless of the score. This is what it is at this time of the day, guys. I'm not sort of like deliberately sat here talking about how bad United are because the Megastore's behind me. It's busy. This is just what United is on a match day. And I wanted to bring you a little bit closer to the action as to what is going on, even at this time. Near, 3 hours before the game is kicked off. This is how busy it is. You could say right now, if you walked around Old Trafford, there's 20,000 people at least outside Old Trafford, walking around Old Trafford right now. And this is just what it is. This is how big this club is. And it's the football on the pitch just isn't enough. It isn't enough just to match up to what the stature of this club is. But I hope you appreciate me bringing you a little bit closer. I know we do the match day vlogs and stuff like that and we get inside, but just so you can see me live, actually talking to you guys, it's like you're actually here on a match day with me. That's why I wanted to bring that sort of vibe and atmosphere to it. Some more score predictions coming in. Adam, who's your starting 11, says Mr Pablo Bento. If Shaw is fit, he comes in at left back. It'll be Varane and Evans. I know Martinez has got a chance, but I don't think Evans and Varane need to be moved right now. I think Martinez off the bench, I think is the right move. Wan-Bissaka at right back. I think Casemiro, we could bring him in from McTominay and have Mainu, Casemiro and Fernandes midfield. The front three, I actually think Rashford will be dropped, but I'm torn 50-50 between Rashford and Anthony right now. I think Rashford will start on the right, Garnacho left and Højlund in the middle, simply because of Spurs' high line and the fact that they play that dangerous risk-reward football under Ange Postecoglou. So I think that's what it'll be, because United can hurt Spurs on the break. They'll do what we did to Aston Villa in the second half. United just cannot afford again. There's only going to be so many times you can get them performances against Villa. Not everyone is going to play into your hands. So what opportunities we get and the chances we get, we have to take this afternoon. And Tottenham will be dangerous on the break as well. So when we do venture forward, we have to be aware of the back. 3-2 win with Spurs scoring in additional time, says T. Let me just see what else we've got. Sinjin says 3-1, 9th place secure. Nice. You know what, I put a tweet out yesterday. If that result went the other way, and we all wanted City to lose yesterday against Newcastle, no one wants to see City winning, obviously, but if Newcastle did win, Man United would have been 10th in the league. That's just unthinkable. And then by the time we'd have played Wolves next week, or sorry, in 2 weeks' time, they could actually have been ahead of us and we could have been going into the Wolves game bottom half of the table. It's just ridiculous how Manchester United have dropped this far down in one season from finishing third the back end of last season. So, yeah, I know where your questions are going. I understand exactly why you're worried and why you're looking at it in the negative. It's just what this team has done to us this year. One good result, two bad results. This has to be the start of a turning of the page, really. All the time off, no 2-week game weeks, things like this. Now this has to be a fresh start. A win today, which I think we can get, is only worth it if we beat Wolves in 2 weeks' time as well. Like I've said all along, we need consistency now. We need to back up performances at Old Trafford, which we've started to get with performances away from home, because this place won't be able to hold us up forever. Just winning here for the rest of the season won't be good enough to get us into the Champions League. We have to start performing away from home as well. So it's about consistency and bringing results together and actually backing up good performances with another good performance. And maybe then we'll start to figure out what Ten Hag's best team is, because we're getting results on the pitch consistently. So, yeah, I feel like today's a big day, not just for Ten Hag, but for the rest of these players, because everyone is ready to criticise today. Everyone is ready to go in on these players for another poor performance, because that's what's being expected right now, sadly. But it would just be nice to be talking outside Old Trafford later about a good United performance, a win, confidence booster for the fan base, for the team, for Ten Hag, and we move forward from there. 2 weeks break, everyone coming back from injury, full squad to pick from. No excuse for Ten Hag then. Needs to produce, needs to be consistent with the results like I just said. Casemiro in midfield, Washi pulled up a muscle logging on the gram. Don't know what that is. That's like jargon. I don't know what you said there. Happy birthday to Alien, says Sinsin. So wait, but Benzema is coming? No, we're not getting Benzema. I'm telling you right now. Stephanie says, United need 90-minute performance, not moments. Take our chances. Winning is vital. It's about results, like I said. Over 100 likes as well, guys. Thank you very much. Keep liking the video. Mashup says, I'm worried. Alien says, Wolves and West Ham could be 2 losses. Every game could be a loss this season. Anyone can beat anyone. You only have to look what Luton have done this season. It's crazy how we could beat Wolves, but City lose to Wolves. Do you know what I mean? It is... Newcastle beating City yesterday 2-1, looked all good, and then they turn it around. What Luton did to Liverpool. There's no easy game, and you can't just walk into game like United did here against Bournemouth as a prime example. Bruno Fernandes came out afterwards and said it. He says, the mistake we made was we walked on the pitch thinking we were pretty much done. The Bournemouth game was off the back of, again, another decent performance in midweek against the Chelsea team. So you're thinking going into it, false hope. This could be the turning point. We've had so many turning point performances all season. That's what is different in this Manchester United side this season. We're not backing up good results and getting continuous performances week in, week out. Gehen says, 4-2 win. I like 4-2, I'll take it. 4-2 win. We lose against Wolves though. We are where we are supposed to be. We have average players who are in it for the money. We need a clear out. If we want real change, the gym has to be ruthless in the summer. He is going to have to be. I think he will be, going off signs already what we're seeing now in January, and he's only been, well, he's not even here yet. So we're already hearing noises that he is going to be that ruthless. Maybe this will be the summer where we see the back end of some players that, just to be honest, don't belong here at Manchester United. They really don't. We've seen it just through continuous poor performances. Mr Miracle, I'm right. Ange's play style for Tottenham is gung-ho attack. That is his philosophy. It is the only play style that our players can play against, which is why everyone is confident today. Well, not so much confident, but a little bit more optimistic in the game today. I said high-scoring draw, big United win. I could see 6 goals in this game. Both teams scoring a couple. Like the 4-2 result, that's definitely on today for United. A 3-2, 4-2, something like that definitely is on today. Just creeping up to around about 600 in the room with us right now. Thanks very much, guys. Make sure you give the video a like. Do subscribe if you are watching for the first time. The clouds are coming over. Is that an ominous sign for United? The storm clouds are brewing over Old Trafford right now. The sun's gone down. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it doesn't mean that it's going to be another one of them days. Every time, honestly, every time United lose, it just rains. Every single time I've been stood outside here talking about a poor performance, it rains. So this cloud needs to do one and give us them hopeful signs that we're going to get something from this. Simpson again. No one can forget my birthday, 11th of the 11th, 1964. Good on you, mate. Thanks for letting us know. General Foodie says subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Thank you. Don't forget, I'm expecting to see you, my man, later on. Timo Werner to score 2. Says 1174. Guess says, but it is Manchester. Not sure rain means that much. It's true. That is true. Why so many fans outside the stadium 3 hours away? Like SP, that's what I just said. This is how big Manchester United is. I wanted to do the live outside Old Trafford today just to show you guys how big a match day is for Manchester United and why it means so much to a lot of fans. Is because people travel thousands of miles here. We're just talking to the guy from South Africa. I've talked to people from Australia on match days before, from America. This is what a match day is for a lot of fans. It's getting here 4 or 5 hours before. It's not just about us local lads from Manchester who are 10 minutes down the road like myself. This is how big this club is, and the match day means a lot to these people. Just people like waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning somewhere else in the world to watch this. And then you get the abject performances we're getting this season. match day here these days is a full experience. Why people come so early is because they know that the football isn't the be all and end all now. They need to entertain themselves a little bit, because it is quite boring, some of the games and performances this season for United. So come around, go to the pubs, mingle with the fans, taking a bit of the atmosphere before. It's a full day out now coming to Old Trafford. I think most people are trying to make more of their days coming here just because they don't know what they're going to see on the pitch. Back in the day, I remember coming here as a kid, even a few seasons back. I've had my season tickets, I've been coming, 30 years now, and you always used to be able to come to Old Trafford knowing that you were going to get a performance with the old teams under Fergie. It has completely changed the last decade, and I don't know how long it's going to take for me to get that confidence back coming to Old Trafford again. Every single day that you come here, it's more of a hope rather than knowing that you are going to get that United. We have had performances this season that have shown us that this team can play, but we still need to be consistent with that, like I've said all along. A few more of your comments coming in. Come on United, don't let us down. Where is this Benzema news coming from? A few people are talking about it right now. I'm telling you right now, Benzema's not coming to Man United. If he came to United, it would just be going back to the Falcao, Cavani, Zlatan. No disrespect to any of them players, fantastic. But we've taken them players all at the wrong time of their career. And we're not going down that road again. I would be really disappointed if we brought someone in like Benzema. Ten Hag needs to make use of what he's got. This is why I was annoyed that Hugo got sent on loan to Burton. Because we could keep that extra striker, something a bit different, just on the bench on a game like this today. You haven't got many options, but he's good in the air. Change it up a little bit. This is why Palestra needs more game time. He can get down the line, he can cross the ball, and you just don't know. You just don't know. Rather than wasting money and not being prepared, just use your youth team. Use what you've actually got. Let me just see what else we've got here. Glory, glory, Man United. Eats Jaffa cakes. Random. Love it. Nice to see you at the game, unlike Gold Bait. I'm not laughing at it, honestly. I'm not biting at it. No one on it in goal, please. He is going to be playing Kelvin. Otherwise, he'd be over in Africa right now playing against Guinea in the Ivory Coast for Cameroon against Guinea. Yeah, sorry, I'll get that right. Hi Adam, what do you think of Dybala as an option if they scrape 12 million together? We're not scraping 12 million together, that's one. Everything that we probably save is going towards the summer, which is how it should be. No panic buying in January, and I don't want Dybala either. He's another one of them players, the journeymen, that you actually don't want. What the hell is going on? What? Oh God, this is United right now. It's like a sales pitch. It's like a sales pitch. We've got, what is it? A holiday, visit Malta. Yeah, it's up on the stadium as well. I know we're not that technically gifted. Ben will be helping us out soon enough to bring a bit more production to the shows like this. Kazzy's just trying to do her best right now to try and move the camera around so you guys can see exactly what we're looking at here. Benzema is going to Manchester United. No, Nelson, we don't want Benzema at United. I know what you mean, he is a quality player, but no, I don't want that type of player coming. Not in terms of the quality, just that, you know what I mean? Like I just said, that same old panic buy for a player that's already had the best of his career. So yeah, over 700 in the room with us watching. Thank you guys. Hit the subscribe button and the like button, especially if you are tuning in for the first time. Matt Thrower says Palestra has only been given 177 minutes of playtime this season from a possible 1,800. I like Palestra. I keep bigging him up. I do like Palestra. I want to see him play more. I think he brings something different to this team. Oh God, mate, he's getting chilly. Thank you, my man. See you later. It's getting cold. I wish I kept my coat on now, but Jim says Kaz is doing a great job with the camera. Are you not cold? Lewis just said. I just said it then, Lewis. Yeah. I've got the Martials on, so I'm all right though. Update on my body from yesterday. I'm feeling a lot better. I can walk. I had to do a bit of a jog before actually, and no recurrence of any niggles from yesterday's action. Big up Adam, great work, thank you. Lewis is in the chat. Get out the fans' way. You're always talking about the... yeah. So literally, this is everything United. They've got guys on bikes with Visit Malaysia. People trying to take pictures of the stadium, but there's bleeding Malaysia bikes in the way. It's full on Manchester United sales pitch right now. We have got a massive supporters base in Malta, and I don't want to disrespect that, but yeah, it seems a bit much, doesn't it? It really does. Who have we got up there as well this time? Nikita Paris, Mason Mount, and of course Scott McTominay. It's fine. The sound's fine, Kaz. Don't worry. She's having a panic again behind. She just wants the best for you all. That's all. You can still hear me. It's good. I don't know if you guys can hear the Vuvuzela guy in the background as well. The single most annoying man outside Old Trafford on a match day. God, that man must sell loads of them to kids coming to games. Yeah, he's not helping anyone right now. He's definitely not helping me. Get an X-Scar finger, £1 shop, £2.99. Tim says, Adam, do you still see Ricky at the game? See him from time to time. He's travelling a bit more now, Ricky. He's out the country a lot. The sound is all good. See, Ben's actually backed me up. Ben, you just got a nasty sort of like face from Kaz. So, hope we get Elise. Says Dale. Loud and clear, says Stephanie. From what Dale said, Elise, we're hearing his favourite for City right now. You can't really blame him. This is why, again, it's not just a big game today because of us getting a bit of momentum and getting form. It adds to the bigger picture. The bigger picture is form, getting up the table, getting in Europe, being able to attract the likes of Elise and giving him something to actually come to United for. Like, when you competed with Manchester City and Liverpool, you have to at least have European football on the table. Yeah, Graham just tried calling. So if the sound went out then for a minute, guys, it's because someone's calling me, and it flicks out on the actual phone, the sound. So let me know you're all right, and everyone can get in on Graham. The mic is really picking up Adam's voice, and a bit of the background might be loud to you, but not to us. So that's all right. That's good. That's because we got the best FUTV. That's what it's all about. The smashing a fry up, then off to Old Trafford, says Alien. Yeah, we'll be over, guys, in Salford Quays in Central 11, where we was the other day. So we're going to head over there next, go get something to eat, have a drink, and get out of the rain, which is coming. Again, don't know if that's that sign again for United, and that worry that it is all going to go wrong today. It usually does, but yeah, let's just hope that it doesn't mean that we are having one of them again and we actually get the result today. Okay, guys, it's time. Come on, let's get some predictions in right now. Everyone in the chat, I want you to like the video first of all. Let's get them likes up and then give me your score predictions right now. Come on, get on it. What is it? What's happened? Ben, Graham was ringing you because he wants you to pick up a Vuvuzela. 7-0 United, says Ben. 1-1. 3-1, says Alien Tenno. 20 away from 200 likes, guys. Like, please. 3-2 Spurs, says T. 3-1 United. 2-2 Aldo. 2-1, 3-1, 3-3. I like the high-scoring game ones. John 2-1. Andy 3-1. Rusty 3-1. 2-0 United. 3-2 United. 2-2, 4-0, 3-1. Wow, confidence. Even Kaz's mum is actually confident with a 3-1 as well. So, Garen says, Adam, truly different content, best out there. Thank you very much. 4-2 United. That's the one. That is the one. Let me just see what else we got here now. 4-2, 190 likes. We're 10 away from the 200 mark. I can't leave here until we get 200, guys. So let's get up to 200 likes, please, and then I can get out of the rain and get my coat on. So let's do it, guys. Come on, get onto it. 3-1, Werner miss. At least 5 sitters, says Luke. Could get away with a 2-1 win today. 4-2, get up. 201 likes in the bag. Thank you very much, everybody. Absolutely fantastic. We are going to go and get dry. Really appreciate you guys tuning in. We had well over 700 of us there. Don't forget, give the video a like, share the video as well, guys. That is important for the channel. Share the video. People start to know that we are doing this different content. We're bringing you a different look than other channels are, and that's what I wanted to do with this channel. We'll keep advancing it, we'll keep making it better, and we'll keep bringing it different. That's what it is. Hopefully you enjoyed the early match day experience here at United, and this is what it's like every game, trust me. It's not just because it's a Sunday, it's always packed outside here. Plus the players under Ten Hag always get here about 3 or 4 hours before the game, so loads of fans like to see that as well. Let me know what you think about the content, guys. Drop your comments in below when the video goes up on YouTube. We are done and dusted for this one. Come and see us outside Old Trafford afterwards if you're here, and stay tuned for later, guys. Tons of content, all the reactions, some other fan reaction as well today, some faces that you probably know from the chat as well. We're going to be on some of the reaction shows as well later on. Jam-packed, and we're hoping to do a live at about 9 o'clock as well later on tonight, back in the studio to go over everything and break it all down. Rolling it out, everybody. But cheers for watching. That is us done and dusted. Brilliant. Thank you for coming along. I'm going to go get some food and get ready for the game. We'll see you straight after it all finishes later on.